Can I beg? Aren't the arrows different? You have blood dripping from your finger. I'm not gonna pay. I would like to discuss further cooperation with you. Hey guys, we arrived at a new salon and I can't find it. And now I have such a period in my life and I don't want to get into some kind of showdown. You need moral strength for all this stuff. I mean, make arguments, take out and recycle all this negative energy. Already on edge, and it's a huge problem for me to sign up for a salon as it turned out. Although I keep doing it. And you know, I want to put myself in greenhouse conditions. The video format assumes Chu and I are not shooting some kind of boredom, and if we do, we don't post it. By the way, I'm constantly accused of asking questions to the beauty master. Just imagine this amazing review where I come and sit in silence for 2 hours, and then I post a review on my channel where the master does my makeup silently. In order for me to have a base for the review, I need to build a dialogue. There are masters who are taciturn, there are those who see that you are in the mood for a conversation and they answer your questions. Take the initiative, also ask, tell something, and it turns out quite interesting. The person opens up. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So it has nothing to do with my toxicity in any way, just an attempt to reveal a person. We explore his work, creativity, abilities, attitude to the client. Do you get one-length haircuts? Yes, we do. That is your. How much will the evening makeup cost? 1,500 rubles? And the administrator signed me up by mistake. No, she actually signed you up, but your hairstylist just got sick recently. I just signed up today. Did she leave today? Yes, she felt so bad and left. She is not here at the moment, and she asked me to do your makeup. I didn't know exactly what kind of makeup you wanted. If it's bright, then I warn you in advance that I won't be able to do it. You've been doing some kind of bridal makeup, haven't you? Yes, that is. And how much does it cost? It cost 1,500. Yeah, I see. I don't know how much now. I haven't done it for a long time. Close your eyes. Do daytime and evening makeup cost the same? No, daytime one is cheaper. That's how you need to punch it in. Yes, that's right. You don't need to rub the whole face with a sponge. The foundation will be absorbed later. I need to get in there. With her. Don't squeeze your eyes too tight, so that there is a small gap in the eyelids. So the next product is powder. We need to shake it, right? Okay, now we choose the color. I guess we're focusing on my photo, but instead of blue, it will be purple. There are some brownies. Purple brown? This is the brightest of them, right? And how do you understand where to apply this dark one? I don't know. It's already intuitive. You feel it, right? I see the boundaries, yes. It's necessary to brush away everything that has crumbled. Let's see the black ones as an experiment.
Растушевать, а потом добавить.
Some kind of pink and white shadows. Oh, you're dripping blood from here. Are you hurt? I cut your hair today. Glitter immediately made my eyes sparkle. Yes, your eyes like opening. Is this your blood by any chance? You hurt yourself, don't you? It's from my finger. Here too, as it seems to me. Do you have some kind of an alcohol pad here? I didn't even notice it. The blood is gone, everything is dried up, so the eyelids are black on top and sequined on the bottom, right? How do you like it? This is without eyeliner yet. Don't you have any tea? If you want, I can make it. And why are you wiping this brush? The colors are mixed up, so when you smear the color, you get exactly what you need.
Да.
I would like to dye my hair. As you wish. It costs 1,800. Alright. We make the eyes bigger. We put all these layers on. and create the depth of your eyes. Next is this pink one. White doesn't fit here. It should match the hair, right? All makeup. The color palette should match everything. To make it easier to choose, you should apply everything on your hand and it will be immediately visible how to mix the shades. And how do you attach to the head the glitter? They contain something. They need to be slapped a little bit to make them stick better. And tap like that. Oh, what are you doing? I'm fixing your brow. There is no brush for eyebrows. You'll pull them out now. Brown chocolate shade. You green up them first. How do you know which form will suit me? If you've been doing this for years, over and over again, this knowledge comes by itself. I don't remember anything. My hands do it themselves. It turns out that everything is due to experience. Yes, if you constantly do your makeup at home, again and again, trying and experimenting on yourself. I haven't done any makeup for a long time. And when did you start? In 2005. It's good that it has a thick consistency. Who is thick? Because you can't see the bald spots. It seems like they're naturally thick. Aren't they a bit too thick? Do they suit me? No. The brightness is perfect. So you're tracing an eyebrow, right? Along the contour of her growth? No, I'm actually drawing a form. The one that is different from mine, I suppose. Here the whole form has changed. You almost didn't have eyebrows. They appeared, right? In theory, at least this. They're all scary afterwards. Like me now? No, I mean tattooed eyebrows make you so attractive. Do you only have plastic cups? You shouldn't keep boiling water in them. It's unhealthy. Or then make warm tea. Oh, the plastic releases formaldehyde. Yes. I mean the special plastic that crunches or breaks. It can withstand up to 700 degrees, if not less. Oh, is that an eyelash glue? I thought it was an eyeliner. Let's make such a noticeable arrow, okay? Make my eyes look bigger. It's much more difficult to apply bridal makeup. The girls are very nervous on their wedding day. You see, we've lengthened the arrows as well as our shadows so that the eyes were wide. Look, we've gone beyond the contour and now your eyes seem bigger. The arrow enhanced this effect. Yes, we brought the shadows up here and drew them with arrows. And now the eye is enormously large. Are we going to do something down here? No, we're not. If you do something at the bottom, the eye gets smaller. Oh, indeed. I'll probably put on mascara at home. I want a thin face. Can we do it? Look how the bronzer lays down evenly. Up and down, right? Not quite, not up and down. I'm simply swiping the brush down so that the cheek looks hollow, like this. And then you blend it. Oh, I see. Yes, here is a bright accent, so to say. And then you blend it properly, so that there are no spots. There are different lipsticks here, right? They are basically all beige. Is there any wood planner? What's that? You mean like a sharpener? That would be nice to find it. Everything is wiped off with lint-free napkins. If you wipe your pencil with a lint-free napkin, there is no need to sharpen it, right? What about this lipstick? Maybe look for a pencil. It would be nice to sharpen the pencil. For instance, using sharpener or a wood planer. I'll make up your lips. I'll make up them. What is this? This is a concealer. Open your mouth. A bit wider. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. It's not very appetizing. Open it. Again. Did you like it? I'm covering up the lip contour. Why do this? The contour is outside. First, squeeze them like this. Then you unclench them and you can go. Why are we doing this? To draw another contour so that we can see our own, right? And we've made a new one that is bigger. Can I spit? Did something tasteless get into your mouth? The pencil is sharpened, isn't it? I feel uncomfortable. Relax your lips. Your hand is just too heavy. Oh, I'm holding it there, right? Yeah, just put it like that. Sorry, I'm afraid to move and to get somewhere wrong. Do we have any glitter? I forgot what a shiny thing that is superimposed on the cheekbones, on the lips, on the nose, on the eyes. A highlighter. You found it, right? Let's leave this ignoble occupation. Well, I suggest using only a pencil. It's all the same. How about that? No, thanks. The pencil has already worn off. It's already scratched me with a piece of wood.
Даже нечем было рисовать.
It turns out this color is pinkish, right? There should actually be a highlighter here. That's how I need to slap them. And then they will be voluminous.
Кажется. Подожди-ка сюда нанести.
Doesn't it look like a white spot? No, it doesn't look like a spot at all. Well, how do you like me? I need to turn away because my eyes are blurry. I asked the beauty master who was supposed to make me up, but dismissed it. Those who don't wear bright makeup can't appreciate it. Why are you silent? Do you like it yourself? I want to find out from you. I don't know what to say. Aren't the arrows different? Sit in front of me.
Еще прямо тоже сядь.
This one is a little wider, isn't it? It's not evident where's the difference. You want to make the second one wider, right? To make them the same.
Вот так вот. Так, ну-ка сейчас.
Better now? Did you do the same makeup for brides? Or it was more transparent? Yes, it was more tender. Purple shades, pink shades, as I have, right? Just not the sad ones like brown, etc. Something more cheerful, right? We're done, aren't we? Well, yes. Do you have any kind of a discount if makeup is done not by a makeup artist, but by another person? Call Tatiana. How do you like the result? Well, I can send a photo. Do you personally like it? I feel like it's not a professional makeup artist, unfortunately. I was told she felt unwell and left, and instead of her, there was another girl who, according to her, did makeup for many brides. I received information that you are a blogger. Well, yes. That's the truth. Let's do this way. You send me a photo and I'll take a look at you with the makeup. And if you have a significant number of subscribers, I would like to discuss further cooperation with you. I think it might be interesting for both of us in the future. So you'll receive our services with a good discount and accordingly represent us. I think if we make a deal, it would be great. To be honest, it's a bit far from me. I usually get services near to my home. Where do you live? It's inconvenient for me to get to a salon if we're speaking about regular services. Okay, I'll send you a photo. Good, thanks. And we'll call you back. Deal? Who told you I'm a blogger? How did you find it out? I watch you so often. How much do you think this makeup costs? I don't know. I usually do makeup for 1500. So 1500 is okay. Yes, I'm sure for my cosmetics. I have a waterproof foundation, waterproof mascara. You mean everything is of a high quality? And a lipstick that stays on the lips. So such a makeup costs 1500. Yes, if I use MAC cosmetics. The price is this. Hello. So you don't have any discounts if makeup is done by a non-makeup artist. Wait, our beauty master provides several services, including makeup. Everything is fine and normal. By the way, you're a extra. That's cool. Thanks. So you would also estimate this makeup at 1500, right? Well, yes. We have such an expensive prices, and nothing bothers you. We were talking. I asked you about makeup. You said that everything was fine. The only caveat is that your makeup wasn't done by a specific person, and our specialists perform several functions at once. For example, an eyebrow master can do a manicure. It's just a matter of the result. We don't have individual specialists, for example, only makeup artists, hairdressers, etc. Do you hear me well? The result is unsatisfactory. It's clear that the girl doesn't practice often, and she told me she hadn't done this for a long time, and it's a bit noticeable. I understand that you really want to get a discount. Assess the situation soberly. If there is a makeup artist who practices and has been replaced by a person who says that he doesn't done makeup for a long time, the result is obvious. I got you. To make it pleasant for you, I can provide you with a service as a gift. For example, a hair spa or the hand care service. I will physically not be able to give you a discount at the terminal because there are prices as they are. Well, okay, so basically you like everything. Yes, I brought the photo closer. You're beautiful by yourself. I mean makeup itself. So you're satisfied with the result and the think it's worth the full price in your beauty salon? Yes, exactly. Okay, then I have no more questions. Great. And if you still want to get additional service and you didn't like something, no, I wish I had a discount, but you said that everything is fine. Of course I will pay. So that's not what we are talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm raising the issue of a discount. Do you have a discount when the work is done not by a makeup artist, but by another person who hasn't done it for a long time, according to her own word? And you said I needed to pay the full price. Well, technically, the discounts at the terminal are not provided for. I can't give you a discount. If you're not satisfied with something and you think that it could be better as something else, you're so beautiful and extra. And so that you have a good mood when you leave us, I offer you a spa service. I get it, but I think I'll pass. Thanks. Thank you too. Goodbye. What's better, to pay by transfer or card? Here's the terminal. Ta-da! We get the receipt. It's good that you did your best. It was obvious. And you were also polite. Thank you. Guys, I understand that I will have to draw the conclusion without makeup, and now I'll wash it all away. It's a bit awkward to go out in public looking like this. Do you want to kick me out because I asked to change the radio station? No, not for that. And for what? Huh? Why then? For no reason? You understand it yourself. I asked to switch the radio station, and I said no. If it's impossible to switch, I asked to turn it off. And you told me, then get out. Girl, order a comfort taxi and tell others what to do and what you want there. I simply asked you.
Что проехал в счет компании.
Каким образом? Мне автоматически
Вы
спишут.
сейчас просто водитель уехал, и все, вам деньги все равно.
Ну, к сожалению, нет. Вы можете сами отменить. Но, к сожалению, вы не первый такой очень воспитанный водитель, поэтому я в курсе, что как-то происходит. Ну, невзаимно.
You know, I didn't want to listen to Garrik Skachov, and that's why he... Damn, I just wanna switch the radio. He dropped me off, the fuck knows where. And you know what? The driver is still... I mean, I have already found another car, called another taxi. He still hasn't cancelled the order. I have already changed the address to the one that he was driving past. He just parked next to this address and stands there without cancelling the order. So you kind of sat down until the driver indicates that you just arrived. You can't do anything. And even when I changed the address, the trip was also not cancelled and didn't end because the driver stood still. Well, I don't know why he's doing this. Probably in order to... Well, maybe there's some kind of time counter running. Or he's just doing it so that I don't order another taxi. Thank God I have several apps. Well, guys, today is just a day of good news. I think we have an hour and a half before the end. It's 10:30. During this time, some hellish news may still get in. First things first, I will get back to the conclusions. Tonight, RIA Novosti published that YouTube is likely to be blocked. I hope not today, holy cow. So today is Friday and this option is being discussed as possible. And it can probably happen before the end of next week. Let's sum up how our makeup turned out. I'll come back to this topic later. So more precisely, not even makeup because I had to wash it off. Then damn, the taxi driver kicked me out. But holy moly, this Sukachov was blaring at full volume. And he moreover didn't do it quieter. And I asked him very carefully and politely. I said, let's maybe change the radio station. He's like, for example, I say, well, to some Europe Plus. He's like, no, I don't listen to pop music. I say, well, it's up to you. Let's see what other alternatives there are. Maybe something else. He's like, none, that is the only one. I said, then you can turn it off. I mean, like, if he doesn't want to switch it, he can turn it off because I had to drive there for about an hour. And accordingly, to listen to Sukachov tearing everyone to pieces the whole way, this is really an acquired taste. It's not the first time Uber has rolled me me like this, because when you write to them, describe the situation, I even sent them a screenshot to show the fact that half an hour ago I changed the destination address to the one where the driver was driving. He didn't finish the trip, he just wanted to go. Well, they charged me the entire amount. I look at where he's gone on the map because my trip is not over yet. I actually see it and what neighboring houses around us. I finally corrected the destination to the house that was near to the driver. He parked there and just stood there without completing the trip. And I sent them a screenshot that I can't help but cancel the trip. He had already arrived there and stood.
Okay, so now about the makeup. Briefly speaking, who had such troubles with Uber? Right, how they turned money to someone at least once. I remember, I think 150 years ago, when I just started out, somehow I got my money back. And after that, whenever there is some kind of blunder, the taxi driver leaves. You just ignore the chat and that's it. As for our makeup, today of course, just an incredible epic happened. And as it turned out, I was about to leave later, and they gave me a hint how things actually happened. The makeup artist who was sitting opposite me, this is not the one who did my makeup. There was also a girl who helped. That girl was the main makeup artist of the salon. When she saw me, she recognized me and decided to escape. So she told me to hire another makeup artist because the first one had just gotten really sick before I came. And she went home. They didn't cancel my appointment because my beauty master thought she could replace a colleague and do my makeup. Like, I probably need some kind of inconspicuous datum one. But I refused it. Like, no, I prefer the usual one. I signed up for evening makeup, a bright one. And she probably thought something like, if I agreed to a day one, then she would stay. She's not going to do anything extra to me. She's going to put on makeup, she's going to make up the eyelashes, and that's it. Lip balm, daytime makeup, and she can say, I didn't promise you anything else. And thus she will absolve herself of responsibility. So she didn't want me to look at her work with a magnifying glass. She just decided to merge, like, oh, the makeup artist got sick, and then the hairdresser came to our rescue. She was a wedding stylist in the past, who in fact first cut my tips with a clipper. I asked to do it in one cut, and she began to convince me that she had done makeup for brides in the past, and she would do her best. Like, don't miss the money, everyone needs it. Let's stay, I'll make you up. Then, only after I had already talked to the owner, she told me that another beauty master told me that she recognized you. You're a blogger, and this story came out. And in the end, obviously, there was no makeup artist who felt bad. Just the main master decided to merge. And then the girl who did my makeup turned out to be a backup, claiming that she was a pro in the past. But to be honest, later when I was talking with the hostess and my makeup artist was sitting next to me, it was so uncomfortable for me to somehow criticize her work globally. I understand how unpleasant it all is. Damn, she puffed it for me for 2 hours, did her best. I mean, I somehow tried to soften it, thinking that when I sent a photo to the owner, she will see the result and understand everything herself. So I won't have to make a critical speech, and I expected she will say something like, oh my god, of course we don't need any money. Come to the procedure as an apology. And I won't have to like openly criticize a makeup artist who believes that she is a supermaster, even in the past. However, it turned out that they're on the one game, and there, in fact, everyone stands up for each other. Therefore, when the hostess saw the photo, she only said a bride girl. Well, yes, you were brightly made up. And what did you want? Everything is fine, there are no problems. Even taking into account that the system didn't assume the possibility of making a discount at all. It seems to me that it's a matter of honor in such a situation, after seeing the result, to say, damn, I'm sorry, but we will not conduct this for the system at all. Taking money for this like it's a full-fledged makeup, well, it seems to me that it's just over the line. Moreover, as the makeup artist said 150 times throughout the makeup, she hadn't done them for a long time, and that she had practiced it once and then quit, became a hairdresser. And the hostess on the phone told me, of course you want to get a discount, but we only have diverse specialists, and they do both makeup and hairstyles, and this and that. That's why there should be no complaints. This is the same makeup artist as any other. others, so pay the full cost. At least she was obviously being cunning. And it's obvious that greed must have spoken to the owner. I don't know how to call it, because in what state should a conscience be when you take money for makeup that looks like that? This is a huge question for me. So, I would like to praise the initiative of the makeup artist, that she didn't lose her head. She saw some kind of potential opportunity and tried to take advantage of it. Well, considering that no matter how, nobody loses in this situation, either would have left without any makeup at all, or she would have tried to catch her luck, showed initiative, said yes, I would do it, took on the test and figure it out on the fly. Honestly, I really like this approach. I don't know if she watched this video, but I still want to praise this moment. Another question is that when she saw that everything was fucked up and this makeup makes her look like a 100-level ugly woman with mileage, she could of course say, oh, I'm sorry, I won't take money for this. But even here, she wasn't confused, saying we pay as much as we can. And throughout the process, it was obvious that she was seeing the cosmetics for the first time. She was looking for something there. She didn't know if it was at all. And as you saw at the beginning, her finger was bloody too. She held my face and she had traces of blood on her hand, in different places, taking into account the fact that there was a mucous membrane here. Cosmetics can potentially get into all this. This isn't only unhygienic, but also not very pleasant, not aesthetically beautiful. And it can also be somehow dangerous, because the contact of the mucous membrane with blood fraught with the transmission of various diseases, which basically any of us can have. Well, almost no one pays attention to this. Her blood drips from her finger, it's smeared on other fingers, and until I said that it's not okay, no one gave a sign. And only then they brought this napkin and fixed it with a plaster. And evidently, eyebrows were as epic as possible. They looked so tattooed because they used regular eyeliner for eyebrows. It was gel for dense arrows that were really mega dense and just smeared all the hairs. There was no relief, no lumen, nothing, just like plastic eyebrows. And when I asked 100 times if there were two, she said no, it suits you, everything is fine. The hostess was the same, you're bright and everything is great. The only girl who actually seems to be the main makeup artist there was watching all this. When I asked her if you like it, and she evaded the answer. At first she was silent, then she hid her eyes. She couldn't say that it's terrible under pain of dismissal, apparently. And she said, I don't understand bright makeup. As a result, I haven't had such makeup for a long time, after which I have to urgently do their makeup in the car, from where the taxi driver kicks me out. So I don't think it's a coincidence. What are your impressions? I realized that yes, there is also huge potential for visiting salons in Moscow. The only question is whether I can keep doing it. We're now raising the main question, if you're on YouTube or where to watch this video, and what will happen to social networks. So I look at other bloggers, and I think there is no point in sprinkling ashes on your head, even taking into account VPNs. Firstly, they are all gradually being blocked, and over the past few days they turned off a lot of them. And I understand that it also depends on the region, because I communicated with girls there, those who live in other parts of Russia. They may have such VPNs that, for example, do not connect here at all. I have 1080 subscribers there. I think you have already forgotten this, of course, but at least there is a more or less intuitive interface that you can use. The link will be in the description. And yet, I think I will also duplicate the videos on Yandex.Zen. And I have already shown the palette that I bought especially for giveaway from Natasha Denon. It has such wonderful brown nude shades. There are both matte and satin ones here. I think I'll probably give her away on Vkontakte. So I have a certain stock of cosmetics for different social platforms, and I'm gonna talk about it here for now. I really want you to participate because there are very few people involved, and I think there will be very good chances of winning. So here is the news, guys. To be honest, it's sad. I see that some bloggers are totally upset. That's it. Thank you very much. I'm going to cry now, although this is an absolutely useless event, as we all understand. Anyway, thanks for watching to the end. I kiss you. I'm waiting for you at the remaining platforms, if there are any. I hope we're not breaking up. Bye bye.